everyone, welcome to How to Draw Chibi, my style. Now, what's a chibi? It's basically a super deformed character, often used as mascots or merchandise. In Japanese animation, they usually appear to depict a cute or funny scene. What are our materials? Anything to draw on, like a sketch pad or a piece of paper. And of course, anything to draw with, like pen, pencil, or your blood. Just kidding, please don't do that. Now that we have that out of the way, we can actually get started. Step 1. Imagine the pose you want for your character, so that you can make a guideline or sketch later. Now, you may whine, sketching and guidelines are lame! To answer that, sketching first actually helps a whole ton. If you're experienced, then feel free to skip this. But seriously, drawing guidelines first will save you a whole world of trouble. Step 2. After imagining the pose, begin the sketch of the head. It's best to use a pencil for this. But hey, if you're just doodling, feel free to use a pen. Now, you start off by drawing a cross. Yes, a cross. You will have to adjust it depending on where the character is facing. You can do this by imagining a circle or a sphere, with a cross following the circle or the sphere's shape. The cross will be the guide in drawing the face. The horizontal line will be the guide for the eyes and ears, while the vertical line serves as the guide for the mouth and nose. Though chibis don't really need a nose. Next, you draw the head's shape. You can make it round, cube-like, or really, feel free to experiment and make it stylized. Step 3. After drawing the guidelines for the head, draw the body. But don't be scared about it. That's what's good about chibis. They're simple and they don't need to strictly follow anatomy. To start, draw a bean-like shape for the body, connected to the head with a neck. Or you can leave out the neck if you like. You can also use the cross technique used in the head for this, so that you can determine the position of the arms and legs. The arms are roughly just about the length of the body, and the legs are usually just a little longer. Of course, you're free to experiment with the length. You may also add little details like the feet and fingers. But you can also skip out on that if you can't draw them. Step 4. Now that we're done with the overall figure, we can sketch the eyes. There are many ways to draw the eyes. Picking what style to use often depicts the character's personality. Sharp eyes are usually for serious characters. Round eyes are for kind characters. And droopy eyes are for lazy characters, and so on. There are many styles you may reference from. Or if you'd like, you can draw something as simple as big black dots. It's cute too. Tip: if you're having trouble with the distance between the eyes are usually one eye apart. So imagine an eye in the middle of two eyes and there, you got your distance. This may not always be applicable, but it should help. This step is actually interchangeable with step 3. You may draw the eyes and the details of the head before you draw the overall figure of the body. Step 5. Sketch all the other details you'd like to add. You may start from the hair. Remember the head guideline? Make sure to follow it to prevent making the hair too thick. Additional tip: do try to reference hairstyles from images. It's actually best to reference from realistic pictures, but feel free to reference from other artworks as well. For other details, you may sketch the clothing on top of the guidelines drawn before. It's like dressing up a doll. Step 6. Finally, we trace. Yes, trace the sketch with a pen or a darker pencil. You may add details you didn't sketch beforehand. Feel free to erase the sketch afterward, and voila! You're done!